What's going on, everybody? Man, Eric Wilson, Alex Fleming, the Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric. We are here tonight. We told you we were coming back. So, Magic versus the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that last year, #1 in the Eastern Conference, #1 and seeded in the playoffs. However, they did get beat by the eventual world champ Toronto Raptors. But more importantly, as you said Wednesday night, Alex, the first true test, in your opinion, for the Orlando Magic.
Tell me now. Tell me, can you feel this?
Okay.
You have a team of nothing but big bodies and rebounders and small, fast point guards between Bledsoe and his backup of Mason, between Ilyasova, Antetokounmpo, both of the Brook Lopez and Robin Lopez brothers, which is a problem, and Dragan Bender, a small forward at 7 foot. That has to be a misprint. ESPN, will you? I'm thinking he's got to be a center from Arizona. I could be wrong. These guys are huge. Oh, and by the way, they lead in scoring because they can pick and pop and can shoot from the three. So you got issues all over the floor. Orlando's got their hands full tonight, but you know what? That's why they make tests, to see if you can pass it. They go man to man. They go straight up. They're not big into switching. Take advantage of transition buckets because they're monsters. They're trees back there.
Wait a minute. So Wednesday night, when they were playing against the Knicks, the Knicks had guys 6'9", 6'11", 7 foot. And the Knicks showed that even though they had the body and they had the versatility, what happened was when the Magic came out, and we talked about this Wednesday night, we said, okay, I said the Knicks were a bunch of ballers from the street. They played from the jungle. I said now the Magic, they are more of a finesse team until you provoke them. What happened Wednesday night? Cliff got that technical, the gloves came off, the Magic come away with the W. So now I'm saying to you, you're going up against, in your opinion, a true test, but in my eyes, I'm looking at size-wise, this ain't no different than the crew that was just in here. They might be better, averaging 119, but we can contend, the Magic can contend with the big boys, because we got some big boys of our own.
You see, here's the thing. You got 2000 hip-hop and you got 90s. And those who are real, no, you can't compare the two. 2000, New York, those Rough Riders, yeah, they were big. They can rebound, but not a lot of people with skill sets. Ilyasova can shoot. Chris Middleton's got his best Dirk Nowitzki impersonation going on. Do I need to speak about Giannis?
No.
Do I need to speak about Giannis?
No, his name is the Greek freak
and
for a
Brook
reason.
Lopez increased his three-point percentage the second he switched teams. He's comfortable in this transition. And now that he got baby bro with the funky hairdo with him too, they're big down low and they all can shoot, which brings a completely different dynamic than the Knicks.
But I think you're sleeping on the fact that this Magic team right now, with the strength and versatility that they have, you're combining guys like Aaron Gordon and Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac, who got 20 pounds heavier, put him on the weights and said, all right, let's do this. You've got a guy, even though he's not playing tonight, MCW, a defensive machine.
Which we're gonna miss.
We're gonna miss him, but we're gonna see what Wes Iwundu's gonna do tonight in his replacement. Cliff is still gonna run out that 10-man rotation. What I'm waiting for, what I need to see tonight, my man Terrence Ross, popping threes from 40. That's what I need to see, because you know what? He hasn't been hitting them as of late.
I need to see the Magic run. What do you do with a team of a tree around you?
Cut them down.
Cut them down. Run them tonight. You need speed on the floor. Take advantage of every loose ball. If it gets tipped away and they don't get the rebound, run.
What did Hendricks say back in the day? What did Hendricks say? Well, I went to the court, knocked him down. That's what's going to happen tonight.
I hope so. This is going to be a matchup, and it's prime time. Enjoy.
Yeah. Halftime. Magic are down by 21. Evan Fournier comes out, puts up 10 points in the first 5-6 minutes of the game. You figure, okay, this is a Magic team that we know can beat and play with anybody and everybody. I don't know what happened after that.
I can tell you what happened. Milwaukee players, 8 of them with a three-pointer. Giannis shooting 4 from 6, getting whatever he wants in the paint. Ilyasova, 2 dimes, 2 threes. George Hill hasn't missed a shot. He's shooting 100%.
Oh, wait. He hasn't missed one shot?
He hasn't missed a shot. George Hill hasn't missed a shot yet. Ursa Ilyasova, FC Barcelona, Turkey. Yeah, he's 3 or 4. Oh, and by the way, DiVincenzo. He's nice. Steal, couple of threes, fast break points. Sterling Brown, he got a fast break point. When they're not getting steals, they're getting rebounds. Magic have been heavily out-rebounded.
Yeah.
Bucks are shooting 44% from the three-point line, 56.8 from the field.
And see, in the beginning, what I was looking at was the miscues by Milwaukee. I saw a couple of them happen. I'm thinking, okay, they're not ready for what they were going to get tonight. But I guess after a couple of timeouts, they figured out that they're going to come down here and punch Orlando in the mouth. I mean, and then when you do an 8-0 run to start the second quarter, you just set the tone for what the last 12 minutes of what we just saw was going to be like. So I don't know what Coach Cliff is telling them boys in the back, but I'm telling you right now, this game is borderline just ugly. And I hope it gets better before it gets any worse.
Eric Bledsoe's the leading scorer for Milwaukee. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players who have scored for Milwaukee so far. It's ugly. Plus, we're getting out-rebounded. I really don't know what else to tell you.
I've been saying rebounds have been the Achilles heel from jump. And granted, now look.
Tonight it doesn't matter.
We're 5 games in, so I know that's I'm part. Maybe I'm putting the cart before the horse, but what Milwaukee is showing us tonight is why they were last season the #1 coming out of the Eastern Conference.
76ers might be the #1 seed this year, but Milwaukee will definitely lead the league in scoring. It's not even close.
No. I swear to God, and I hope that by the end of the night, the Magic find a way to turn this around, because, like I said, this right now, I mean, you down 21 at the half, you got to figure out something. And I heard you, because you're one row up from me, you're like, run the ball. I'm like, yeah, run it, do something.
The only chance that Orlando has is catching the ball during a rebound or through transition.
That's it.
They are not touching the paint.
No.
They've had 2 buckets in the paint tonight, and other than that, it's been jump shots. Vucevic has been effective only because of his size. And Fournier, he's a slasher. He's not getting into the paint, but I can name you players left and right on Milwaukee's roster that are just doing what they want.
We'll be back at the end of the night. Don't forget, guys, we got, go ahead.
Jaden Kumar, Lake Nona High School, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy the game. I was not going to forget about you. Jaden Kumar, shout out.
Happy birthday. We'll be back at the end of the game. Don't forget, we got post-game press conference, we got locker room interviews, and of course our recap. Magic down by 21. Magic Perspective, Alex and Eric. We'll see you guys at the end of the night. Wow. Let me first say this before I let Alex go off, because he spent more time with the Bucks than I did. Congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks. A successful, huge win this evening against the Orlando Magic. And I was probably in the shortest post-game press conference I think I've ever been in since we've done this. Coach Clifford, less than a minute, was very precise and very simple. The accountability starts with the head coach and the best players in the locker room. That was it.
While he was busy with Coach Clifford, I caught the interview with Coach Budenholzer. He liked the rotation that the team had. The facilitation was key to some of the success. And by the way, before I go off, Kyle Korver didn't play tonight. 10, count them, 10.
They can't see that.
Players had a three-pointer. Giannis finished with 29. Middleton, on a quiet night, went 7 of 9 for 16 points. Bledsoe, the floor general, he had 19 quite nicely. Watch for DiVincenzo. Villanova.
Excuse me, DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
If you're going to call the man's name from Villanova, make sure you call it right.
I'm trying to give him some love because he went 4 or 5 from the three-point line.
I don't know many last names, but I know DiVincenzo. Villanova man, national champion. Put some respect on his name.
By the way, the gentleman from Michigan, Wilson, he came in off the bench in garbage time in the 4th, and he hit a 3. Just to make matters worse, the Magic were out-rebounded by 15 boards.
Yeah, that was a hard thing. Listen, short turnaround time. Denver's coming in the house tomorrow. You have to put this one behind you. It's only 5, 6 games in, you are going to have nights like this. And you know what? If you don't mind, I'd like to end this with something very prolific because of a man we just lost. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon, but he said it best in Friday. This is all you need. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. The Magic Perspective, Alex Fleming, Eric Wilson. We will see you guys tomorrow back here at the Amway Center when the Magic face the Denver Nuggets. Have a good Friday.